One of my favorite kiddos asked me to make a parrot for his pirate birthday party. Join me as I figure out how to make it. First, I went through my yarn stash and selected some green shades because that's his favorite color, and some other bright colors that looked really fun. I started with a basic circle just by chaining 4 and adding increases the next round until it was about the size that I wanted. Then I added in some different shades of green, and the one that I had was actually kind of thin, so I actually ended up doubling it up. I also marked where I wanted the beak, and to make the shape of the neck, I increased 1 or 2 stitches on the side where the beak is and decreased on the exact opposite side the same amount. And then I gradually started increasing for the body. Then I added my safety eyes and continued on down the body. To make the front of the bird, I just increased stitches where I wanted it to be bigger. And then I decreased to the tail and added my polyfill. I wanted the tail feathers to be a little bit more colorful, so I added in some more different shades of green. And to make the tail feathers, I just chained off and then chained back, slip stitch, and repeat. And when I got to the end, I added some more layers by adding rows on the bottom and increased my chains. A couple days later, I was ready to make the wings, so I raided my stash and found this very pretty variegated green and blue and purple. To make the wings, I first started with a foundation chain of like 8 and then stitched back down the other side, and when I got to the end again, I added 2 stitches on the end and then stitched back down the other side, and then just repeated that for a couple of rounds, and then I split off and chained down and chained back like I did the tail feathers. Again, increasing the length row by row of the length of the feather until it reached the length that I wanted, and then I duplicated the other side. And I was really happy with how it turned out. I thought it was so beautiful. Then I made a beak out of crocheting 2 small circles, and I stitched around some paper clips for the feet. I absolutely love how this turned out, and my cute nephew was so excited when he saw it. This was my first time making any sort of bird, and it actually turned out better than I expected. So here's your sign to make that project that you've been wanting to, but just is a little bit intimidating.